sit interview and pass the interview and make the cut of mark. God forbid that I put my hand in it. You see, God is counting every step you are taking. God is counting. If you want to leave a church as an inheritance for your family, the church has died. You know, I'm a friend of God, so I have a few understanding of his confidentialities. If you read the book, The Mandate, you see the succession procedure of apostleship in this ministry. Open, it's in the hand of everybody. Amen. When you are 70, as leader of this church, you present 3 names to the council of priests for them to see if any of them is qualified by the secretariat. They are not qualified, throw it back to you. Have one more chance to make another presentation. And after that, you are out of it. The council takes it, the board goes to ratify. It's a process. Not that somebody died and then we don't know what to do. You know what to do step by step. And this happens within 3 weeks. This takes place between 12 weeks. It's stated. God is counting to determine where next to place you. If church becomes your personal property, you have lost it. If it becomes a family property, it's dead. Many charismatic churches die before their founders die. Why? They own it. It's an enterprise to them. What cost Jesus his life? A faithful man who can find. But you know what he said? The just man walks in integrity. In his integrity, his children are blessed after him. Your children won't suffer after you. Your children won't suffer after you. This is so important. Don't call your sons and daughters to ministry. You may frustrate their destiny. Don't. You don't have to be a minister to serve God. I've been a servant of God for how long? Since 76, I've been running crusade. Who is a servant of God? Somebody who's serving God's interest. I've been running crusade, open air crusade since 1976. 1977, I spoke to someone every day of the year about Jesus. Who is a servant of God? Someone serving God's interest. Allow them to be positioned where they belong. You will have rest. Maybe one of them is a God-ordained John D. Rockefeller of this generation, helping to fund the needs of humanity, rescue many who don't know the truth, to be free, to live till they know the truth. All these churches who are growing, they are just preaching blessing. Well done. You are preaching causes that where your church is not growing. Amen. How many men of my level of grace by grace is on the street today? And I'm not there for them to come to church. I'm there for them to jump out of darkness to light. And I will always tell them, be sure you go to church. Go to a living church to keep the battery of your salvation charged, so that your light can keep shining and darkness can leave you alone. one of our converts, had been in drug business and drug addiction for 22 years. Jesus knocked him down by salvation. And then he became well, like Paul the Apostle. He brought 593 names of his converts to us, with telephone numbers and everything. Please help me follow these people up. I don't have the capacity to follow all of them up at the same time, but we have a system that will reach everybody at the same time. 593 souls from one drug addict. The wife said he never knew peace once in 25 years that they were married. His two sons were with him in that drug business. The whole